Hello, good morning, my dear students. Welcome to Social Science online teaching classes from Vishwamanava Residential High School. I am Mahabubi, your social science teacher. My dear students, today we are going to discuss the economics part of the second lesson, that is rural development. Rural development. In this lesson we going to discuss meaning and significance of rural development and decentralization, rural development and panchayat raj institutions, and rural development and women. These aspects we going to discuss in this lesson. Meaning and significance. Significance or need of rural development. What are the importance of rural development? And what is the role of Panchayat Raj in rural development? And women in rural development. Decentralization in rural development. These aspects we are going to discuss in this chapter. First of all, what is the need of rural development in present day? That is the main important. Why? There is a great need of rural development. For what purpose we should the develop of rural areas? All these details I would like to summarize. First, need of rural development. Let's start. India is a land of villages. In 2011 census report, 68.84% of the population lived in villages. Mahatma Gandhi ji said that development of its villages is the true development of India. First of all, my dear students, you know, India is a land of villages. All of you know that India is a land of many villages. When it develops the villages, that lead to the development of the country. Since 68.84% village population of India, according to 2011 census. So, we must develop the rural area. Then only this development of the nation. Now it is said by Mahatma Gandhi ji. What is true development? True development means it is the development of its villages, that is called as true development. It is said by Mahatma Gandhi ji. Understand? Then the rural areas of deprivation and backwardness, as nearly 1/3 of rural population live in abject poverty. One more thing, 1/3 of population. 1/3 of population lives in abject power. 1/3 of population lives in abject poverty. This is more poverty in India. To alleviate these poverty problems, we must develop the rural areas. Then after, the development of programs and plans have failure to improve the socio-economic conditions of the rural areas. Development of the various programs, development of the various plans have become to failure to improve the socio-economic conditions of the rural areas. Then the rural industries, which were already declining in importance, further disintegrated due to the competition from modern industries. Rural industries are declining, so that there is a need of rural development. And one more very important need of the rural development or conditions of the rural development, that is the rural people continue to migrate to cities. Rural people continued to migrating towards urban areas due to because of poverty. We have to stop the migrating towards urban areas. So that need of rural development. Understand? Then the liberalization and globalization policies only depend these problems by promoting growth in industrialization, urbanization and service sector. Due to liberalization and globalization, it affects on lot on farmers people in the problems. Lot of farmers people in the problems due to liberalization and globalization. So that rural development need. Then poverty has increased among the rural people who depend mainly on agriculture. Poverty it has been increased because of more than people say has depending on agriculture. Then through 60% of the people work in primary sector. Keep it in mind. More than 60% of the people work in primary sector, that is agriculture sector. The contribution from this sector to the national income is very less and is declining over the year. Due to this gap between urban areas and rural areas is widening. Because of their poverty increase, agricultural contribution to national income increasing, failure of agriculture, widening the gap between rural areas and urban areas. There is inequality between urban areas and rural areas. So, the widening the two great gap between two areas, that is urban areas and rural areas. These are the need of rural development. Let's move to the what is the meaning of rural development. Okay, meaning of rural development. Rural development means a process of economic and social upliftment of rural areas. A process of economic and social upliftment of rural areas. Upliftment of social and economic together, that is the rural development. And one more definition is given, that is it may be defined as, it may be means rural development defined as overall development of rural areas to improve the quality of life of rural people. Overall the development of rural areas to improve the quality of life of people. Quality of life, improve the quality of life is nothing but rural development is one side. Understand? And one more definition is given of the rural development, that is it is an integrated process which includes social, economic, political and spiritual development of the poor sections of the rural society. Integrated process of social, economic and political developments. Integrated process, we can see various fields. Poor sections of the people is called as rural development. These are the meaning and definitions of rural development. Understand? And rural development is essential. Why? Very important concept. Why rural development is essential? Because stagnation and slow growth of agriculture is the main important reasons for the rural backwardness and consequent poverty of rural people. Why it is essential? Because of slow growth of agriculture. Slow growth of agriculture is the main important reasons for the rural backwardness and consequent poverty. Understand? Then, therefore, more rural non-farm activities need to be promoted. Non-farm activities need to be promoted. Which activities? Which required improvement in literacy and agriculture, literacy and skills, health and sanitation, improvement of infrastructure, improvement of the infrastructure like transport, power, communication, markets, credit, etc. Understand? Then, after further, for agriculture development, expansions of irrigation and land reforms also become a crucial. Understand? Then after, rural development consists of a broad set of activities to improvement of literacy, health, infrastructure, land reforms and irrigation. These are the specific measures for conditions of the disadvantaged people in the rural areas. So, the rural development is essential. Understand? Now, what are the major measures for rural development? Very important concept. Measures for rural development. There are 5 major measures for the rural development. Let us discuss one by one. Development of human resources. The first one is development of human resources. How to develop the rural human resources. Development of the human resources like literacy, especially female literacy, education and skill development. Due to this reason, the human resource development of the human resources. Then after, health, addressing both sanitation and public health. Then the second major measures for rural development, that is land reforms. See, this is a picture of land reforms. This is the major measures for the rural development. Then after, development of the productive resources of each and every locality. Development of the productive resources. See, development of the productive resources. Then after, infrastructure development. Very important. Infrastructures should be developed in every rural areas. Infrastructure rural development. Infrastructure development like electricity, irrigation, credit marketing, transport facilities, including constructions of village roads and feeder roads, facility for agriculture. These are the infrastructure development of the rural areas. Then the last important major measures for the rural area development, that is specific programs of alleviation of poverty. Specific programs, specific plans should be conduct. Specific programs like MGNREGS, Mahatma Gandhi National Rural Employment Guarantee Schemes. Then Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana. Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana. These are the housing programs. Specific programs for alleviation of poverty. These are the various measures of the rural development. Understand? Now, let's move to, that is, importance of rural development. What are the importance of rural development? Since rural development includes agricultural and non-agricultural development, it contributes not only to rural but also to the overall development of the country. Agricultural and non-agricultural development, it contributes overall development of the country, so it is the importance of the rural development. Understand, agricultural and non-agricultural developments should be improved. Then second, increasing farms incomes will create greater demand for industrial products. Greater demand for the industrial products. Increase the agricultural production, create greater demand for industrial products, so it is important of rural development. Then increased literacy and skill levels, higher productivity could be improved. With the increase of literacy skill, then productivity is also increased. Productivity is possible by literating rural peoples. Then better health also resulted in higher work participation by the people. The main importance of the rural areas, very important, that is better health of each and every work participation of the people. There is a problem of health in rural areas. Exactly. There is a problem of health in rural areas. If we give health facilities for them, it is higher work participation. Understand? So it is the importance of rural areas. Then small scale and cottage industries will be developed, leading to gradual transformation of the villages. Transformation is possible through cottage and small scale industries. And the last one, very important, see here, migration will be reduced, poverty will be reduced. When we develop the villages, so it is the importance of the rural development. These are the importance of rural development. Next, we move to concentrate the another most important concept, that is decentralization. That is decentralization. Very, very important concept. Decentralization. What is meaning of decentralization? What is the meaning of decentralization? Decentralization means giving responsibility, providing administrative power and responsibility of the developing the village to people themselves is called decentralization. Providing, giving administrative power, understand, giving responsibility to people is called as decentralization. What are the importance of decentralization? The importance of the decentralization. It is a process through which power sharing occurs and people participate in decision making. Keep it in mind. It is also nothing but decentralization. It is also nothing but power sharing, people participation, planning. These three aspects we have to remember. Power sharing, people participation, planning. These are the important concepts. It is also a process that aims at planning and development. Decentralization, it is also aims at planning and development. This process was called as Grama Swarajya. This process means decentralization. The overall decentralization process is also called as Grama Swarajya by Mahatma Gandhi ji. These are the important concept of Grama Swarajya of Mahatma Gandhi ji. One is power sharing, second one is people participation, and the third one is planning. And one statement is there, decentralization reduce exploitation. How? This question has been asked, 1 marks question, very important. Decentralization reduce exploitation. How? Because of decentralization reduce various kinds of exploitation, upholds human independence and dignity, human independence and dignity, and human values. So decentralization reduce exploitation. These two reasons. Decentralization reduce exploitation. Understand? Now we move to concentrate Panchayat Raj system. Very important concept. Panchayat Raj institutions. Panchayat Raj system. The Panchayat Raj system has been rejuvenated in the India in order to promote decentralization. The Government of India enacted the 73rd Amendment of the Constitution in the year 1993, which established a uniform system of Panchayat Raj institution throughout the country. Panchayat Raj institution has been introduced in the year 1793 by 73rd Amendment of the Constitution. In the 73rd Amendment of the Constitution, it has established a uniform system of Panchayat Raj institution throughout the country. Understand? Then we move to focus what are the main important features of the Panchayat Raj institution or Panchayat Raj system. What are the main important features? The main important features of Panchayat Raj system. One is, it is a three-tier system. It is a three-tier structure. One is district, another one is taluk, and the last one is village panchayat. It is a three-tier system of panchayat. District panchayat, taluk panchayat, and village panchayat with the Grama Sabha. Then it has a direct and periodic election. Keep it in mind, very important. It has a direct and periodic election. Then reservation seats should be provided. Reservation seats for scheduled caste, scheduled tribes, and backward classes and women. Then provision of major financial and administrative responsibilities. Provision for major financial and administrative responsibilities. Then provision for executive support staff. Provision for executive or support staff members. Then the last main important features of the Panchayat Raj system is a strict procedure for dissolution. Understand? Or Panchayat Raj system, it elections within 6 months for dissolutions. These are the main important features of the Panchayat Raj system. Then now to move to concentrate what role of Panchayat Raj institution in rural development. Very important. Panchayat Raj institution. This question repeatedly, sometimes 3 marks and sometimes 4 marks. Very important. most probably 4 marks. So we should remember all these things. What is these things? Panchayat Raj institutions play a very important role in enabling the rural people to participate in rural development. To participate the rural development. It plays a great role in enabling the rural people to participate in rural development. Participation in rural people. That is a major important role. Then they are responsible for implementing various schemes related to poverty alleviation and livelihood securities, besides providing public amenities. The role of Panchayat Raj institutions in rural development, we can see there are so many responsible for implementing various plans, various schemes related poverty alleviation, livelihood securities, providing food, public amenities. Then after, they provide the rural community with basic facilities, very important. Provide, given to the rural community with basic facilities. The basic facilities, that is roads, drinking water, street lights, toilets, schools, hospitals, hospital buildings, markets, etc. These are the basic facilities of the rural community, providing for the rural community of the Panchayat Raj institutions in rural areas. Then the Grama Sabha is an important body of every each Grama Panchayat. Grama Sabha is an important body of Grama Panchayat. Then it is compulsory to conduct Grama Sabha meeting at least once in 6 months. All of you know that in the rural peoples or rural development, it is compulsory conducted Grama Sabha meeting at least once in 6 months. Then after, all the adults who are in the voters list of the village are the member of the Grama Sabha. Then all developmental schemes are decided in the Grama Sabha. The predominant functions of Panchayat Raj institutions is to engage in local planning. Then Grama Sabha prepares village development schemes. These are the role of Panchayat Raj institutions. Then after, in the role of Panchayat Raj institution, various programs, various plans has taken under the control of the Panchayat Raj institutions. What are the main important programs? The first one is Mahatma Gandhi National Rural Employment Guarantee Schemes, MGNREGS. Mahatma Gandhi National Rural Employment Guarantee Schemes. This program has been provided under the taken of a Panchayat Raj institution. Then housing programs, very important housing programs. In the poverty alleviation programs, Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana, providing for the housing programs, Ambedkar Valmiki housing program, Ashraya Yojana, etc. Then after, public distribution system in village, very important. All of you know that public distribution system in every village, and poor people are provided with the essential food grains in the public distribution system. Then after, by identifying the old people, pensions are given. Pensions are to be provided, widows pensions, mentally retired people pensions. Understand? It can be ensured that all the facilities from the social welfare programs of the government. Then after, all the self-help groups of women can be brought together and proper encouragement can be given to their productive activities. In this way, women can be made to participate in the development of the nation. Self-help groups. of women can be brought together and proper encouragement can be given in the rural development of the nation. Then, in the role of Panchayat Raj institution in rural development, social and cultural activities can be encouraged through the celebration of village fairs and festivals. Social and cultural activities can be encouraged in every village. Through such activities, village arts and crafts will get and the rural culture will be enriched. Then after, more employment opportunities can be provided to the people. Very, very important. In the role of Panchayat Raj institution in rural development, more employment opportunities can be provided to the people, like agriculture, productive activities of agriculture, cattle's, cattle rearing, poultry, fishery, social forestry, etc. More employment opportunities can be provided to the role of Panchayat Raj institution in a rural development. Then after, rural and cottage industries can be improved to improve the rural and cottage industries. These are the role of Panchayat Raj institution in a rural development. Understand? Very, very important concept. Role of Panchayat Raj institution in a rural development. It is very simple concept. Then let's move to women and rural development. The last concept in the rural development, that is women and rural development. In her lifetime, a woman performs a variety of duties such as mother, wife, daughter-in-law and daughter. A man's life is shaped by a woman. She works not only inside the house but also outside as a farmer, worker, employee, officer, businesswoman, and lawmaker at an equal level with the men. Hence, her role is decisive in the development of the country, especially in rural development. My dear students, women in rural development, in this concept, all of you know that in her lifetime we can see a woman performs a variety of duties. Exactly. Woman performs a variety of duties. As a mother, woman perform as a variety of duties. As a mother, as a wife, as a daughter-in-law. So, various rules and responsibilities. Understand? A man's life is shaped by a woman. Exactly. She works not only inside the house but also outside as a farmer. Woman as a farmer, woman as a employee, woman as a officer, woman as a teacher, woman as a businessman, woman as a lawmaker, at all equal level with man. Keep it in mind. Equal level with the men. In especially development of the country, we can see rural development. Then after, uneducated women are successfully handling a variety of jobs in various fields of the economy. Exactly. Educated women are successfully handling a variety of toughest jobs. Toughest jobs handle in the various fields of the economy. Then women are rendering exceptional services in government offices, commercial establishment, educational institution, hospitals, old age homes, etc. In addition, educated women are playing a prominent role in population control. Very important. It is playing a prominent role in a population control. Women as a work in the commercial establishments, educational institutions, hospitals, as a doctor, as a lawyer, as an engineer, as a pilot. In overall field, we can see as a police, as a military, as a soldier. Overall field, we can see women has participated in the toughest field of the economy. They are equal to men. Then women are establishing themselves in the political field also. Actually, you can see women are establishing themselves in political field also, starting from the Grama Panchayat to the position of a president. In India, the first woman president is Pratibha Patil. Understand? The first woman prime minister is Indira Gandhi. The first woman prime minister in India, Indira Gandhi. Keep it in mind. They are handle various responsibilities as a political leaders at various levels of the government. As there is reservation seat for women in Panchayat Raj institution, 50% reservation seat should be provided in every Panchayat Raj institution. In Karnataka at present is that there are more than 50% women reservation seat. Then they have playing a significant role in organizing poor rural women and making them financially independent. Exactly, very important. These have been playing, the women have been playing a significant role in organizing poor rural women and making them financially independent. And they also members of these groups can avail of loans easily and engage in productive activities. Understand? Providing avail of the loans easily and engage productive activities. These associations have been successful in mobilizing saving and in repayment of loans. Through the self-help group alert, women are able to get rid of social evils like child marriage, dowry, caste system, superstitions, exploitation of women and children's. Self-help group alert, women are able to get rid of social evils. The social evils like child marriage, dowry, caste system, superstitions, exploitation of women and children. Then in the role of self-help group in the rural development, they are able to contribute towards building a clean and progressive society. Building a clean and progressive society. These are the women and rural development concept. Okay, my dear students, in this class we have discussed meaning and significance of rural development, meaning of rural development, need of rural development, importance of rural development, what is decentralization, what are the importance of decentralization, what is Panchayat Raj institution, what are the main features of Panchayat Raj institution, what are the role of Panchayat Raj system in Panchayat institution, then rural development and women. These points we have learned in this chapter, that is rural development. In economics part, second chapter, rural development, it is very important chapter. Understand? Okay, my dear students, chapter is completed. Okay, my dear students, thank you.